This is the Mountain Air Dispatch 2023 candidate interviews. And right now I'm here with Irena Dial, but on the ballot, I understand you're going to be listed as Irena Moser. Can you explain that to me?
Yes, that was an error on my part. When I legally changed my name, I did not think to change my voter registration. In order to get on the ballot, they have to pull your voter registration, and unfortunately, as Ms. Chavez had explained to me at the Torrance County building, you cannot change your name the same day. So I have already filled out all of the appropriate documentation to have my name changed as soon as the election's over. So that was my fault, that was my error. So I do have to run off of my legal last known name.
Okay. And when we talk about you running, could you explain to those, and I should have mentioned this before, you're running for trustee in Estancia. Can you explain to the voters for that position what your platform is?
What is it that you're...
What is it you intend to do if you achieve...
The position?
Yeah.
Well, it's more that my whole background, I actually work for the federal government as an administrative legal specialist. I have a master's degree in law and public policy. So I'm very good with reading law, pulling law, and being able to determine and actually being able to speak with government. So if I'm able to, I would actually like to put in for like funding grants and stuff like that to help the town to possibly get money for the roadways, for animal control in different areas, and bringing in new business.
Okay. Is that kind of your primary focus, is bringing in business as a candidate?
I would like to. I mean, I don't know if it's something that I would personally be able to do or advocate for. It's going to have to be dependent on how desirable is the community for somebody coming outside wanting to be there. So we'd have to build it up and make it a desirable community for businesses to want to go there and flourish.
When you bring in businesses like that, how do you address their needs when it comes to things like, say, water access with the residential need for water access? How do you balance that?
Well, I mean, that's going to be on ordinances and what's going on currently, because Estancia does have its own water system. And that's what's kind of confusing with me with the whole EMWT, is why do we need a secondary water system? And are they planning on actually taking it over? Because if they're going to take it over, is that going to increase the rates? Because if it increases the rates, not only is that going to deter new business, that is going to upset a lot of residents with the increase in the fees and how much it actually costs.
Okay. Is that something that's going to be part of your focus as a trustee, is making sure that it doesn't go to that board, if you will?
I don't know if it's going to be my primary focus, but I will deal with it as it comes. My primary focus is going to be what the constituents are seeking. What is their issue? What are they looking to have resolved? And I don't want everything to be negative, so I'd like to have some positives in there as well. Like maybe we can, give recognition to, the events committee or just different things that are trying to promote good wealth and good camaraderie in the community.
What in your background have we not covered yet that might be relevant experience-wise to hear?
I was in the military. I was in the Army. I have worked for the Bureau of Prisons.
All right.
So I worked for the Bureau of Prisons for about 5 years, so I do understand the issues with the ICE contract with the CoreCivic. So I do have an understanding on how the prison system works from a federal side.
Any concerns with CoreCivic in your mind?
Well, if they do lose the federal contract, that would be problematic, because that's what's bringing in money for them, and as it's bringing in money for them, it's bringing in money for Estancia.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a huge funding cut for the town, and that would hurt on other projects and other necessities within the town, trying to keep everything viable.
Okay. Anything that we haven't discussed that voters should know about?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, once again, on the ballots, you will see it as Irena Moser, but this is Irena Dial, and she is running for Estancia trustee. Irena.
I would like to throw in, because this will come up, yes, I am married to the mayor of Estancia, and we are not trying to hide that. So the incident with my last name, I really did want it to be Dial.
Okay,
So that way it was very transparent.
okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Have a good day.
You too.
We're good.